about some really high-end manufacturing stuff.
Sure.
That's pretty cool. So tell us a bit about what Geelong Manufacturing Council, GMC, does.
That's a good question, Matthew. So the GMC is really, I guess, one of the industry bodies in the region. Their real purview is Geelong, Greater Geelong, and obviously larger parts of southwest Victoria. They're really aimed at, I guess, promulgating, promoting, advocating for manufacturers. There's a real focus on small business. There's a real focus on new manufacturing. And so the GMC is really there to provide early stage support, or for clients or companies that are very well advanced, continuing support to help advocate for manufacturing.
Cool. And I know one of the great things that happens every year that I really encourage people to get along if you can is there's an innovation expo that happens in, escape my memory,
I think it's about June.
So in June next year there's an innovation expo and there's some fantastic stuff that we hear about. I mean, tell us a bit about that and other stuff that you guys are doing in that respect. So,
again, that's a good question. So, the industry body that we represent, that we are, or many of them that are out there, they're only as good as the programs that they create, I think, in some cases. So, you can't all be about fancy words like advocacy and best practice and sharing and collaborating. You've got to have some stuff. So, what we try to do is we have an innovation program where we talk about collaborating and engaging with universities like Deakin, getting really ensconced in that early stage R&D process. We've got a lot of connectors into Deakin, so the innovation program is there to particularly connect early stage players such as people in this room into Deakin, so that happens in June. There's other programs like Leadership for Manufacturing Excellence where we take people such as folks in this room who really need to develop some of those leadership skills, get them into a 10-month program, once a month, connect it in, and there's some really good outcomes that come out of that. In other cases, we actually represent the federal government in some early stage assistance programs, and one of them is called Accelerating Commercialisation. So it's for anyone that's early stage startup, got an idea, wants some R&D support, or needs some actual support from an accelerating commercialisation advisor. We again can do that.
So he's got money.
We have money.
So that's good. Look, I just wanted to, one of the big myths I suppose that we have, and I know I get it a bit in Melbourne, is that so sorry to hear about Ford's gone, our car's gone, manufacturing's dead.
Yes.
Now
that old chestnut.
That old chestnut. We know that's not the case, and I mean I think I was seeing again the other day that 14% of our gross product in Geelong is still from manufacturing, and
it is above the average.
It's above the average.
It's above the average.
So it's not dead. So where's it going? Where's manufacturing going?
Look, Matthew.
I'll ask Darren as well.
I get asked this question a lot. Where manufacturing is really going is what I'm calling traditional manufacturing, being low cost or low value, or what I would say are commoditised products. That is moving. Okay, it is either offshoring or going to other parts of the globe, somewhere else. The main thing is the focus now is on value adding. I know these are words that everyone's heard, but the reality is if you focus more on the value adding in terms of manufacturing, go away from more the commoditised low-tech stuff, you've got to identify a niche, focus on that niche, and really scale that up as quickly as you can. So, there's a lot of work being done with Deakin around particularly new product development, particularly R&D, taking technology out of Deakin, or taking ideas from folks such as the people in this room and going into Deakin and saying, we've got an idea, but haven't quite got it to where it needs to be. So that's really the new frontier, really focusing on R&D, product development, design development. A lot of work now is happening around what we call the user experience, the customer journey, or empathising with the customer. So anybody in this room, if you haven't, or if you're in the process of doing it, or if you haven't quite got there, you've really got to empathise with whatever business you're in, understand truly what they want, and really focus on that. And what I mean by that is, there's a guy called Simon Sinek. If you haven't Googled him, please Google him. He doesn't focus on the what, he doesn't focus on the how, he focuses on the why. So everyone in this room, if you can't give a why for your business in about 13 words, you've got to go back and do some more work.
140 characters.
something like that. So where's it all going? It's really about understanding what the user experience is, what do the customers want, why are we doing it, and go and get some tech in some capacity, R&D or product development. Go get some tech and use that as a value add. You've got to have some value add.
Brilliant.
That's where it's at.
Fantastic. Well, can you guys give Vlado a big hand? Thank you.